हाय गाइस, स्वागत है आपका हमारे चैनल पेंटबॉल महाराष्ट्र पर। अगर आप हमारी कम्युनिटी चाहते हैं तो अभी सब्सक्राइब बटन दबाएं और अगर आपको ये वीडियो पसंद आए तो लाइक और
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are back for game 18 and we are starting the game with Sri Lanka and India. My name is Tiffany Amber Phillips and alongside me today is Sammy Ho, also the MC for the game. It's been a fun ride so far. There's been plenty of netball being played at the moment. So this is a pretty exciting game, first cup match of the day. And India makes the first goal for this match. I have to say, I've looked at the standings so far and they're all pretty close, I have to say.
Yeah. I think it's obviously, it's been a couple of days now. Each of these teams have had a couple of games. They've got a couple of games in fact. So they know what works, what doesn't work. I'm sure there's been some team talks. I'm sure that they have gone back to the drawing board and be like, you know what, this is what happened yesterday. It didn't quite work for us. Or this was the game plan. We kind of changed it. Maybe stick to it today.
Yeah.
But yeah, very excited to see both of these teams just bring their absolute best. And I'm excited to see what the scoreboard says.
Yeah, as you say, it's already day 3, so day 4 so far. So, they've got a lot of time to play a few games again and watch other teams play too.
Yeah.
And I think you mentioned as well, their warm-ups. They're just, getting accustomed to the environment.
Sorry, that was a brilliant pass. Sorry, Sammy. Just a little bit of a jumble there, forcing the Indian centre to use her back players.
Sri Lanka putting a bit of pressure on Team India. Good reach for the defender onto the Sri Lankan goal shooter. It's always hard to mark a very tall shooter at times.
I know I keep saying this, but they are so tall. I am so inspired to grow. I know it's a bit late now, but maybe
we have time. Drink more milk, get that calcium in. Yeah, we've seen some really exceptional tall players.
Yeah.
We've seen the Thailand goal shooter.
Oh,
yes. Sri Lanka goal shooter's tall, I think. Singapore also has a tall shooter. Tall defenders as well to counter that.
Yeah. But with that, I have to say though, I have not seen any of the defenders, kind of back down, be intimidated by the height of the shooters, which I think is a very good thing because they're kind of going for it. They're fighting. They're quite agile. They're making. Ooh.
Good catch, but
yeah.
I think it's a throw in. No, you're absolutely right. And if all else fails and they always keep looping the ball into the shooter, the defenders have to start looking at countermeasures.
Yeah.
And what I've seen is actually, as you can see right now, both Indian defenders are double marking the shooter.
Yeah.
Just adding that additional pressure onto the shooter and trying to remove her as an option for Team Sri Lanka.
Forcing the GA to kind of come out.
Exactly.
Oh, that was so close.
You see goalkeepers hunting for the ball, leaving the goal defender in the circle with shooter. Yeah, they have to try to intercept the ball early or start, and defenders start running to double mark the shooter. That's a really great tactic and we've seen it a lot of times. Great loopy pass, short passes between the shooter and the outside circle player.
Oh, just at the tip of the ring there and bounced out.
And the Sri Lankan defenders are so agile. There was a game I watched where the Sri Lankan keeper was hunting and intercepted the ball really cleanly. Yep, Sri Lanka goal attack moving in. Takes the shot.
Oh.
Unfortunately, there's a bit of jitters there. Oh. Thank you. One of our posters fell down. Sri Lanka taking throw in. Short passes.
Goal shooter holding his space, making sure she has enough for that ball to kind of travel a little bit.
Exactly. So I think both of these games, there's a holding shooter and a moving attacker.
Yeah.
I think there's been other teams where they've got 2 moving attackers. So there's different. It's so interesting to see different strategies across these teams in town. So it's just wonderful netball all around. Oh, good movement from the attack, Sri Lanka. You see Sri Lanka crowding the space at the moment, so causing a bit of pressure. That leads to a turnover for Sri Lanka. Yep, and you see, with the goal shooter being double marked, they're using the goal attack a lot more. Yes, she's a bit further from the goal post, but she is making those shots in.
Yeah.
She's clearly in her comfort zone, even though it's like halfway within the shooting circle. There you go, see? Doing a little step in, getting closer to the circle.
Oh, there she's just communicating with her wingmate to give her a little bit of space to get in closer to the post.
Big
Brilliant
pass.
feed again to the Indian goal shooter, and she converts that. Sri Lanka team just making use of their back players, really using that ball in and around the circle. You know, it's very important, especially at this level, to not kind of force the ball. And it's so early in the game still, so not necessarily that you want to make a mistake, but you can afford a mistake here and there at this stage of the game. You know.
Yes, it's only the first quarter after all. But obviously, if the game progresses,
Oh, intercept from the goal defense, Sri Lanka.
wonderful.
It's a nice front hold from the goal shooter, Sri Lanka. And advantage goal from Sri Lanka over there.
Yep, you can see the goal shooter tries to tip the ball from goalkeeper. But it was in favor for India. Unfortunately, it's a throw in now for Sri Lanka. India's doing really well getting those rebounds from Team Sri Lanka. Yeah, they're again, I have to say, really putting that double pressure on the goal shooter, making the goal attack work just a little harder. Outside circle, big loopy in.
She's a bit, you know, she's shorter, so she kind of moves through.
More agile,
this,
yes.
Yeah, agile.
She's doing a great
moves
job.
through the spaces, a little bit better.
Goal defense takes a intercept.
Nice goal from the goal shooter again. We're currently standing at 14-3 for the Sri Lankan team. There is an advantage. Breaking call from umpire Middleton. And we will be seeing an Indian centre pass. Again, the Sri Lankan team just forcing the front players forward or backwards, forcing the Indian team to use their back players for those centre passes again.
Yeah, you can see they're really crowding the space.
A little bit of pressure there, but she's going to take that again. That was a bit of obstruction. Oh, nice.
And again, advantage of being a tall shooter, Tiffany.
Yeah.
I wish I could wear high heels in netball.
Umpire Tang Kwan Yu calls for
Tactical change.
tactical change
Team
from
India.
India. Oh, nicely read there.
Yeah, both shooters are working very well. Goal attack trying to get a front hold. And goal shooter holding her space close to the post.
Oh, just slightly too much, but they're still getting it back because there was a little bit of a contact from the keeper. Just leading to... Trying to take a fast throw in. Not too sure what happened.
Oh, great intercept.
Great intercept from the center.
Yeah. And a good long pass to the
Nicely
shooter.
yeah. India's making up, now closing the gap. We are looking at a 16-5 lead to the Sri Lankan team.
Yeah, so even the Indian goalkeeper and goal defense, when the goal attack's shooting, they're also just still adding that pressure onto the goal shooter because they're hoping for the rebound, which they can actually get. Quick passes between Team India. Goal attack's free. Goal defense was hunting. Yeah, and a quick shot makes an advantage goal for India. I feel like it's a little basketball move, like a semi layup.
I mean, it's working, so.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Goal attack with a long stretch, making it in.
another advantage goal there. Slight. That was nicely handled by the goal attack.
I noticed Sri Lanka now, they're kind of marking off body. So they're really hunting
More
for
of a
that
zone
goal.
defense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they space away from the Indian players, giving them the impression that there's no defenders around. And as soon as the ball's coming in, they are hunting. Quick center pass from Sri Lanka, trying to get that ball in there as soon as possible. Making it about 3 to 4 passes for one center pass.
Just say the way that they bring the ball, if they get an intercept, the way that they bring the ball down is quite effective. You know, they try and use as little passes as possible, trying to keep it to 3 or 4 passes before it reaches their goal shooter goal attack.
Yeah, clearly they've trained really well for that. And there's so much more space as they bring it down, making the game so much faster.
Excellent utilization of the courts.
India calls for another tactical change. I swear the keeper is getting taller and taller. Hopefully adding a bit more pressure onto the Sri Lankan goal shooter, and you can see them double marking her as usual. But you see Way Attack trying to still pass it into the goal shooter, but you can see one of the defenders getting their hands on it. So it really is helped by working. Goal attack, then holding front space.
Just lost at their fingertips.
There's the loopy passes, they can be a hit or miss. As you've just
Turnover
seen.
for the India team.
Goal shooter holding her space very well. 2 shooters starting to get on her. And unfortunately another throw in for Sri Lanka.
Just slight miscommunication between the short pass and back. That's happened before. That happens to me so often.
I am too traumatized, I can't recall how many mistakes I made.
I passed you the ball, why are you passing it back? There's just over 1 minute 44 seconds left on this first quarter. We're looking at a 22-7 lead for the Sri Lankan team.
Sri Lanka team's moving fast in this quarter. We need a defender in our commentary panel just so we can figure out how we can counter a tall shooter.
I like to think that I'm a defender. I'm in the circle enough to be a defender.
What position are you again? Aren't you center? Oh, so you're basically saying you're offside that much that you're part of the circle player.
We're not talking about me, okay? I'm working on it.
Yes, I do remember umpiring you a couple of times. You give me that evil glare when I call offside, as if it's my fault.
Just a slight bit of offside. Again, it sounds like it's being called a lot, and it is, but it's so absolutely quick to just kind of step with your toe just into the circle. And we've got brilliant umpires here that doesn't miss a thing, so it's not that it is malicious, it just kind of happens.
Yes. And sometimes you don't notice. We've got so many lines on the floor right now with these multi-purpose courts. Just under 20 seconds left in this first quarter. Sri Lanka could get one more goal in. And they do.
Oh my god, I think we can even see another centre pass for the Sri Lankan team.
Well, it might be a long lob in. And unfortunately, it's been stopped by Team India. That makes it the end of first quarter. Excuse me while I MC really quickly.
Sure, the captain's badge is on for the Indian team. Not too many changes being made.
Oh, everyone's getting the jitters to start. And off we go. Team India starting the first center pass. Good move into goal touch.
Stunning.
Oh, great cut into the circle.
Oh.
Good. Yeah,
and they get it back. That was really nice.
Goal shooter.
When that happens.
Right. Goal shooter attempted to pass to the goal attack, but it got cut by the goalkeeper. India takes a pass just on the edge of the circle. Short passes between the center and wing goal attack.
Just slightly hand on the ball there. Distance
and
was
goal
good,
for
but
Team India.
Unfortunately, contact on the ball. So an advantage goal for India.
Let's see this new team dynamic.
Again, guys, I have to say, if you're not watching this game, if you're listening to us, but the mere millimeters that the ball is being missed by the keepers on either side, it is fantastic to see how they fight for the ball, and it's just that kind of nail length of a miss.
Rebound taken by Sri Lankan goalkeeper.
A little bit of an obstruction call. For India goal shooter.
Sri Lanka quickly making their way in. Plenty of space for the shooters to roam around the circle. Goal defense working her way. And goal scored by Sri Lankan goal attack from a distance.
See, that's what I wanted. I wanted a distance goal. Thank you.
You go to the Sri Lanka team and be like, hey guys, we need more long distance shot from you. Impress us.
I have to say, also on both sides, you've got the Indian coach, you've got the Sri Lanka coach, just quiet, every now and then they'll shout something, but so quiet, calm.
Yeah, they're very calm and collected.
Yes. And it's just that absolute confidence in your team, in the training techniques, the drills and everything the work you've put in leading up to this.
Exactly. You don't want a coach screaming at you on court when pressure's high. Oh, great short pass. Goal shooter losing her balance. Managed to make her way to goal attack, and goal attack scores.
Goal attack just shouting that she's not quite ready to receive that ball.
Bit of a loose ball there, but India managed to catch it and get it back in control. Goal shooter has plenty of space for her. Yeah, moving in, getting closer to the post, and she makes it. She really likes that one-legged shot in. It works well.
These must be super slick.
So she takes it really quick as well, so there's no time for the defender to set up and mark 3 feet. Split second goal attack, shooting from a distance. Nails it.
taking a little bit extra time giving
This is
her
a game.
teammates.
Oh, goal defense.
That
Previously,
was
goalkeeper.
easy pickings. Quite a tall goal defense. A little bit of a loopy ball there. Just missed it there. Touched the rim and then bounced the other way out. But they've got another chance, and the goal shooter converts. We are just under 5 minutes into this third half. We're looking at a 60-22 lead for the Sri Lankan team. I have to say the Indian team are coming back. They are fighting. They are, they're absolutely making sure that they are converting those infringements.
Yeah. Making sure controlled passes is
too
important.
Too strong.
But that leads to a throw-in for Sri Lanka. Good intercept from India Center. The shooter picks up the ball. Short pass. Unfortunate. She couldn't pick up the ball in time. And there's plenty of space for Sri Lanka to bring the ball down. But again, you can see the goal attack has so much breathing space just on the edge of the circle.
She's quite confident with those long shots. I'm loving it.
Yeah, you know what? They must be, because they're going to be dealing with tall defenders down the line, right, from different teams. So they have to lift that ball just a bit higher.
Both of them just fighting for that rebound. Goal shooter gets it and then converts it. Rebound for the Sri Lankan team. A little tip there from the Indian goal defense. Straight into the hands of the wing defense, India, but unfortunately she has made a little bit of a stepping, says umpire Tagwani.
Setting up really quickly makes it effective for Team Sri Lanka. India giving Sri Lanka a lot of breathing room. Get it into the circle. Quick shooter-to-shooter pass, making them get it closer to their goal.
It is a much more controlled game. I don't want to say slower, and if I use that word, it's purely for the lack of vocabulary, but it is a much slower, more controlled game.
I would say it's not as rushed, I feel.
Yeah. But I think, it's also day 3, day 4, so...
Yeah.
Both, like I said, both teams we've kind of got now. We have a couple of games. Day 4, yes, just making sure.
Gotta count the number of days that's passed already. Time really flies, guys. There's been so much exciting netball going on.
So I think now that we've had a couple of games, we kind of know, save the energy, save the legs, save the lungs.
Yeah. We've seen a few injuries already over the past 3-4 days already. So we really cannot afford to lose a teammate to an ankle injury or some sort. Really launching those balls from one third to the other.
Really like straight shoulder balls. You can see the strength being put into, sending that ball exactly where it needs to be. And an advantage goal for Sri Lanka. Just holding on to that ball another second, giving the wing attack just time to get into her position.
Stepping from goal shooter.
And another from goal defense.
Great Hawkeye from Kan Tang. I think under pressure, when you're exhausted as well, sometimes your little stepping, that little 1-2, may not feel like a footwork to the players. Goal defense hunting for the ball. Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
that was nice.
shot. Taken really quickly.
Kind of jumped into that.
Get extra height in there. I see a tactical change. India bringing in a tall shooter to counter the defense.
Yeah, you level out the heights a little bit.
Oh, goal shooter working her way on the edge of the sidelines.
Got the Sri Lankan captain just telling her teammates to just kind of calm down a little bit, communicating well as to what should be done.
Yeah, I can sense a bit of nervousness.
Well, you know, as we said, it's the third quarter now.
Yeah.
A little bit more tired, you know, the mental isn't necessarily
Exactly.
where it should be. So unnecessary, again, for a lack of better wording, mistakes are being made. That's pure for, I want to get this ball going, I want to keep the game going.
Yeah.
Just half a millimeter too close. Can't get past these umpires. But that's why they're umpiring at an
trained.
Yes.
To see control the game.
Oh!
Again, umpire Zach Milton controlling the game very well.
That was an egg. Ew!
Oh,
Just
the footwork. Just trying to get the ball and keep it in court. Yeah, you can see Sri Lanka just waiting for the ball and just coming at the right time to collect it. Some of these shooters just don't miss, I have to say. Both shooters out, goal tags running in.
So I think so many options, you know, in the goal third, and also the back players offering shouting that they're there to help. So it's not necessarily a train smash. And clearly they know what they're doing.
Yeah, but also the goal shooter coming out makes space for a goal tag to come in, right? You see this goal shooter, she's really just slightly outside the circle edge, making her way close to the goal post. Big stretch, and there she is, right underneath.
Oh, we've got the Sri Lankan team on the bench asking if they would like to do a tactical change, and we've got the goal shooter saying, no, I'm alright. I know what I'm doing, leave me.
I'm in my zone. Good hold from India goal defense.
A little bit of miscommunication, both players there, but it's still safe. Oh, nicely handled by the goal attack.
You know, I have to say, a lot of these players are really catching that ball with one hand. They look great, right? But I have a coach told, and I actually do catch one-handed too. But my coach has tried to lock me into a solid rule to catch with two hands, obviously for more secure and safe reasons.
Yeah.
And, you know, these players are nailing it, but there's been times where I'm like, oops, and the ball just rolls off my one hand. And I get the evil...
The not here when I want it.
Well, there's no excuse, right? My coach will give me the evil glare regardless if I don't catch that two-handed ball.
It's the wind, but you're playing indoors.
It's just me. No, the ball is slippery. Oh, good long pass from Team India. Short pass now between the keeper trying to hunt for that ball.
Oh,
Goal
nice.
shooter takes it.
Step in. Oh. Yeah, you can see the players, you know, kind of, they're a little bit more tired.
I notice the shooters, as soon as they're not comfortable with the distance they're about to shoot at, they pass the ball back outside to the outside circle player. Then they start bodying up to the defender, trying to get more space inside for themselves. So holding that space by bodying up to defenders is actually really effective. Because sometimes defenders actually don't know what to do when you start bodying up to them. see bodying up between a goal shooter and goal defense.
We've got 1 minute and 38 seconds left in this third quarter.
How time flies.
Yeah, so we've got we've got the scoreboard standing at 76 for Sri Lanka, 77, I stand corrected, 77 for Sri Lanka and 24 for India. Again, pass. Oh, that was an amazing intercept. Wing defense, Sri Lanka.
Oh, great get from the Indian goalkeeper. She read that with her outside arm.
Oh, good job. Really stretched
Short
that
passes
one.
between India. Sri Lanka really crowding the space.
Yeah. The Indian team taking this opportunity to tell their teammates to just calm down, find your positions.
Yeah.
And it's working.
Just under a minute left in this quarter. And India's goal shooter takes it.
Another shot from the Indian team.
Oh, she gets a rebound.
Go again.
Still steps in and makes
And
it.
there we go. 77 to 25 for the Sri Lankan team. They come fast. They want another goal. There's 20 seconds left on the clock in netball. That is an insane amount of time. As proven by the goal just shot by the
And
Sri Lankan
India
team.
now take another goal. Yes, goal tag takes it, and it's long pass to goalkeeper. Hands, and that's time with reserve umpire Jessica Teng. So I have to say the umpiring quality so far in this tournament is fantastic. Goal shooters out. We'll get more space when they're coming into the circle. Great one-legged shot from the shooter. And now there seems to be a bit of change in terms of shooting there. Both shooters are out of the circle, maneuvering a bit more.
Advantage goal there for Sri Lanka. Yeah, I have to say this is the first time in this tournament that I've seen, both shooters coming out, kind of leaving the post unprotected, no one there to shoot. But then again, it's working for India.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
The way that they are able to get back into or get there so fast, it's definitely different, and it's the first I've seen.
It then becomes important where both shooters really then have to read off each other, right? So they don't fall into the same space as each other.
And they're doing that so well. Like you said, there's minimal verbal communication, but somehow they just kind of know where their partner is.
I think the standard rule is if you're the shooter behind and you can see the other shooter in front of you, you're the one that has to read off of the other shooter. I mean, so I say theoretically, do I do it? Practically, absolutely not. I crash into my shooter all the time.
It's like India taking their time, giving their teammates the chance to just kind of find their spacing.
I don't say the two Indian shooters moving out of the circle actually gives them more space and more maneuverability to come back into the circle. So I think it's a different strategy, right? It puts the Sri Lankan defenders off guard, but it might mean that they have to shoot from a bit of more of a distance because they don't have a holding shooter underneath a goalpost. Sri Lanka really forcing India to make those long center passes.
Oh, stunning! Just a bit unclear.
Goal defense has to make an option, a choice now. Does she? Yep, and goal attack chooses to pass the ball for the shooter to make it closer and converts. Oh, the speed Sri Lanka brings it down.
There on the goal shooter. She's still holding a space.
But you see, there's a bit of pressure on her, so she's now moved out a bit further from her comfort zone. So that's what two defenders onto one shooter usually does.
center pass in there. Couple of tough there. Oh, but
Goal attack got possession of the ball, so she will restart from Z position. Goal attack holding front space, making space for the goal shooter behind her.
with the Sri Lankan team, they're also, I don't know if you've noticed, but it's the wing A coming out, and then the GA just kind of, the goal attack just kind of pulls back completely to get that second ball right in the pocket.
Yes.
Just have a little bit of a look with their next center pass.
So you mean the first center pass is then given to wing attack, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that usually is the case most of the time, based on my experience, because the goal attack needs to shoot as well, so she needs to pretty much kind of conserve her energy to move into the circle. And once there's a turnover and Sri Lanka has to make their way down, goal attack usually, ideally, should be behind the wing attack, so she's the next option once the ball is past the center or wing attack. Oh, India gets the rebound.
Out there, and India gets the... Oh.
Yep, leading to a contact from Sri Lanka goal attack. Unfortunately, footwork's called. Yeah, there's a lot of crowd going on for the center pass caused by Sri Lanka. And goal
intercept
defense.
from the goal defense. That was nicely read, actually. We're just about 5 minutes into this second half, and the score's currently standing at 34-11 for the Sri Lankan team.
Great strides from Sri Lankan players. Call is advanced from outside the circle to a shot for Sri Lanka.
India using their back players again.
A lot of square passes.
Yeah.
Sri Lanka's really hungry for that ball.
Yeah.
Trying to take it whenever there's an opportunity of plenty of space for the goal attack.
I thought she was going to take that shot.
She could have.
Yeah, I thought she
She could have, but sometimes it's probably just a matter of calculation, right? It's just easier for the goal shooter to just make a guaranteed shot right under the post.
a closer shot rather than taking a shot.
Exactly. For I'm sure all of these shooters in this international level can make 3-pointers right on the edge of the circle. So, but it's all about probability and.
Oh, that was
plenty
a nice
of space of goal attack.
Great
That should see.
move.
Good leg up from goal shooter.
That was a really nice play.
Oh, quick passes between the Sri Lankan players.
Oh, that was nice.
I love those little feint passes from the outside circle player where they look like they're about to do a chest pass, then makes the defender move, and then they'll do a quick lob instead. Oh, almost for the India goal defense. Great effort.
At the tip for the goal defense.
The day I become a defender and get an intercept will be...
No one can tell me anything. I am the best person in the whole wide world.
To get intercepts? When you're offside? Are you the third player in the shooting circle? Yes, absolutely. Oh, Sri Lanka goalkeeper and defender are just hunting. Yeah, Tiffany, I see you.
I should get credit for wanting to help out my teammates, okay?
As co-captain for your league team. Yes. Oh, well read by goal defense, but just missed it.
I know we said that it's, we're just calling time there to wipe the floor a little bit. As I'm saying, I know that we're saying that, it's a more secure shot, it's a more definite shot for the goal shooter as she's closer. But the goal attack has had so many opportunities for that fast shot, and we've seen her do it. I would really like the Sri Lankan goal attack to just kind of take that shot, especially, it's still early in the game. You can afford to take that chance at this time of the game. You don't want to do it, if this was for fourth quarter.
No, I understand what you mean. But I think you can see goal attack is making a lot more movements outside of the circle.
But then again, they're not here for our entertainment. They're here to win the game. You do as you please.
Exactly. Sri Lanka goal attack. Yeah. You do you.
Yeah, I'm just saying it would be nice.
We're not at that professional level. What can we say? You're doing a fantastic job. Can you imagine as if we were our coaches and we tell you, score more, please? No, Sri Lanka goal attack. You're doing a fantastic job. You see being double marked. Sri Lanka shooter being defended by two Indian goal defenders. This is another advanced.
And this is the first warning I've seen in this tournament.
Yeah, a few warnings have been dished out from different teams across different matches. And, primarily these warning calls are often made for the safety of the players and the game. We value fairness and equality in these games. So, yeah, warning, nothing personal, it's just they deem it like the game to play, be safe. Unfortunately, I think it's a repossessed ball. Turnover for Sri Lanka. Watch them make full use of the court. They're in set positions. Ball tap offering herself in the center pass.
Going for more of a short and sweet pass. That was a nice feed into the circle, and she shoots.
Excellent shot, goal shooter.
That was nice feed. That was a nice
every
shot.
Pass India's making, there's like almost 2 to 3 Sri Lankan players on them. So that's why it looks so crowded where the ball's going. Right there in the center pass. It's already a lot of players hovering around the ball area.
Clear contact there on the Sri Lankan center.
Short passes between the outside player and the shooter.
Oh, nice balance there. Read that really well. Oh, she gets another shot. That was just
and
a
she
little
makes
bit of
it.
contact. Yeah.
I do like those short passes between shooter to shooter. Once it's done well, and India's doing it very well to counter Sri Lanka's defense. Oh, goal defense had her hand on it. I have to say, it is so hard to be a defender. I say credits to defenders. It's one of the tough positions. Oh! Oh, and a missed pass from Sri Lanka. What a surprise. Got too excited there, as we say in tennis.
Yeah.
Just under 3 minutes. Sri Lanka at 47, India 18. India cannot afford to make those short passes.
We've just got about 2.5 minutes left in this quarter. And Sri Lanka gets another goal. We're looking at 49-18 for the Sri Lanka game. 2 minutes, 20 seconds left for the second quarter. And just a loose ball there, not gathered up. Goes in the way for the Sri Lankan team. Oh, nicely held.
See, the center had two options in the shooting circle. Goal tag was completely free. And Shooters makes it.
Nice little split there from the goal attack.
Yeah, she's really good at making those split passes. India gets the rebound and they're making their way in. Yeah, you see. Unfortunate footwork.
Having a tactical change there for the Indian team. Goalkeeper swap.
Good pass. And great
nice
movement between center to shooter. And they're really making those little mini layups.
Yeah.
You can see from the center pass, Indian defenders running straight in to mark the shooter.
That
Great
was
cover.
brilliant teamwork there. Just the tip there for the wing defense from India as well. Just lost it. And another goal for Sri Lanka. We've got mere seconds left on this game. 52-19. Not to my knowledge. No one that hasn't been on yet. And we're off. Again, last quarter for Sri Lanka versus India. Scoreboard is standing at 78-25 in favor of the Sri Lankan team. 78-26 for the Sri Lankan team. Good.
There's a bit of zoning from Sri Lanka. 3 defenders all in one
hot
shooting
ball.
third. Lands on the hand of the India goal shooter. And she gets it. Nails it.
Converts it.
Goal defense running in to double mark the goal shooter. And gets picked.
Umpire says no.
Oh, she had her hands on it.
Oh, that's just like a brush, you know. These umpires, they don't miss it.
It is a non-contact sport after all.
So
yes.
they say. Yet I've had multiple concussions from netball.
Are you serious? Oh my goodness, what do you play? Are you actually playing rugby in the netball court?
I get confused between the two. Yeah. In the same season, so I get confused which one I'm playing.
Oh, unfortunate offside from India centre.
Again with that, guys, it's not even like a full foot. Like, it's literally like the tip of the toe offside. But you have to call it, you know, offside is offside.
Yeah, if you see
you're not
it,
allowed
yeah.
to be there. You're not allowed to be there.
And I have to say, sometimes these courts are hard to see with the multi-purpose courts. The netball lines being in red and other blue lines and white lines around. It's hard for these new teams coming in for international game to see at times. Sri Lanka zoning, crowding the space as the ball's going down. Yeah, short passes between center and goal attack. Goal attack gets another chance.
Benefits of having a tall shooter.
And there we go. India takes the
That
point.
back in.
I noticed. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, but the vast difference between these two teams, you know, the Indian team was sticking to their short, sweet passes, whereas the Sri Lankan team, they're kind of like sending that ball across court using literally 3 to 4 balls from the one side of the court to the other side. That's important to take note of. You know, it's working for both teams, and very often we see, you know, in the lower leagues that you kind of adapt to the other team or to the defending teams.
Yeah. Oh God! You see that? The Sri Lanka goalkeeper was hunting for the ball and smashed into her own teammate, leading to India getting the goal in the end.
There I would just just double checking there, but everyone seems to be alright. She's having a little giggle. She's also like,
I think that's a very
sorry, I didn't see you there. You just appeared.
a small issue that happens sometimes when you are trying to hunt for the ball. You can't see anything else but the ball. India taking it down court again, like you mentioned, short passes, and I think it's also being countered by Sri Lanka. Right, look at them all,
but they're
like
very much
crowding in the space.
Yeah, they're doing a little bit of a zone defense, which is working.
Exactly. Again, safety of these games is important. Only one defender left in the shooting circle.
And
the goal smirk from Zach Middleton there. You can hear our commentary. I'm sure he's happy with our commentary.
Just a little tip of the fingers there. Keep your head up. It happens to all of us.
Oh, look at that quick passing movement from the goal attack.
Again, the captain of the Indian team telling her teammates to just calm down a little bit, take it one ball at a time. And go so close to the intercept, but not quite. Oh, that's unfortunate. You've got a goal defense or a goalkeeper off, you know, out of play, so far out the circle. You just kind of leave the goal shooter, you know, the shooters.
Yeah. And depending where the shooters are, right? Like if they're on the edge circle, then the keeper has to make a decision. Do they mark the shooter on the edge, or do they keep close to the other shooter, closer to the post?
Oh, this Indian center looking at umpire Tangkwani, knowing what she did, but hoping she'd let it pass. Unfortunately, not
in the eyes of Tangkwani.
I know, I've done that today.
I bet you've challenged her. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, the number of times that you've glared at me as an umpire.
I sometimes hope that, you know, you'll let it go. We're friends. Tang is my coach.
Oh, you're right. Oh, what? So just because she's your coach, you think she's okay with you giving her that dirty glare?
Exactly. I pay for it in training, guys. Okay, I have to do burpees.
I see.
I pay for it.
Okay. You say so, Tiffany.
Yeah.
Oh, captaincy's been passed to the India goal defense now.
Oh
no! I apologize. We've completely missed that, but yes, it's a 2-minute suspension with a wing defense. Again, safety of the game is of utmost importance.
Yeah. And again, it's not like, you know, a lot of these things, it's not malicious. It just kind of happens. It's a brush, or, you know, it's instinct going for the ball, even though you're not necessarily, you know, you're not going to make it. So,
Tiffany, honestly, that whole sentence, I'm really using you as a case study.
I was thinking of myself. That's what I know so well how our suspensions happen.
When we're so focused on just the ball and nothing else, it's called tunnel vision.
I see no people, I run right into them. But again, as we said, you know, the safety is, especially at this level, it's a fast game. It's a rushed game. So safety is everything. It's nothing personal, and it's something that we can definitely go back and reflect on,
Yeah, and in under 2 minutes, the wing defense was back on court, ready to support a team again.
That's definitely settled the game as well. I think everyone else now, to what it looks to me, to what it seems, everyone's a little bit more settled.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Realizing now what
the umpires can do and control the game, right? Just, kind of keeps them in check.
Nice.
India goal shooter just on the edge of circle. Tall pass in, and goal shooter holds on to it and gets the goal in.
I tell you that. The Sri Lankan goal defense is so tall. If she was defending me, I'd just start crying. That much I can tell you.
But I think it's a balance, right? She's got the height, you've got the other spectrum of the height.
I'm not even 1.5 meters.
But you've got the speed, right? I always say,
yes, I will run
in
away
netball,
from
there's
them.
height or there's speed, and you've got the speed of running and barging into people.
Absolutely right. All right, 2 minute suspension is on, and the Indian wing defense is back on court.
Oh, goalkeeper! There's a throw-in for India, and their fight is worth it. Here we go, quick throw-in.
Nice.
Good catch from
so
wing defense,
close.
just on the edge. Back to the goalkeeper, trying to find space.
That was a good decision. It was slightly too crowded in the mid-court there.
India finding the space.
Yeah.
Avoiding the Sri Lankan players. Goal defense hunting and managing to get the ball in the end. And then all those long haul passes are coming into play. Really, those short passes between the center and the shooter plays inside the circle is really working well for Sri Lanka.
Well, just another warning there from the umpire, Zach Middleton. You are not allowed to speak when you are out of play, and that is also a rule that's so often, because you get that second. Now you're out of play, and you get that second, and you kind of know where you can see it from the outside perspective, and you're kind of calling to your teammates.
Sometimes forget about that rule too. Yeah, something I get as captain of my team. Something I get too excited. I'm trying to tell people what to do.
Yeah,
forgetting that I should be standing on the side because I was the one that ran into them.
That was a nice pass. Okay, we've got 6 minutes left on the clock, and we are looking at a 90-32 lead for the Sri Lankan team to the Indian team. Again, guys, 6 minutes is a lot.
Reaching.
6 minutes is a long time, and a lot can still happen.
Yeah, with the speed these two teams are playing, definitely a lot of goals will be
right under the post, sending that, telling the Sri Lankan wing attack, just telling the shooter where to go.
Goal attack running in to support the centre pass. And lob into goal attack.
And another. She steps in. She's not quite as confident. And Tang Kwan Yu says that's too long. You've only got 3 seconds.
Oh, great.
Oh, nice.
Touch from the goalkeeper if she just held onto that ball.
It's the hesitation though, like she wanted to pass and she decided against it and then she passed anyway.
At this level, any hesitation can be an opportunity for the opposing team, as goalkeepers just demonstrated. Just a bit too close for the Indian goal defense. Taking a step in to shoot.
Oh,
from the
brilliant goal!
That's a goal you want, Tiffany.
That is
almost on the circle edge.
Thank you so much, goal.
Goal shooter holding her space and just missing. A chance for the Indian goalkeeper. Goal attack quickly making her way. Great opportunity for India. They're really making long passes, trying to bring the ball down as quickly as they can. And it goes to India, and she just is unable to catch that ball.
I would love for that ball to be still in court.
Right? I mean, India worked really fast and hard for that. But now they've got another opportunity to get another intercept in. I can see a lot more space now across the court for both teams.
Offside from the goal attack.
The goal attack of India?
India,
okay.
yeah. It's okay. Middleton just played advantage, you know. When you're in the air, where are you supposed to stop? You can't really blow it. Just where am I supposed to stop in the air? Oh, stretch there from the goal shooter, Sri Lanka, and she converts that.
Yeah, both Sri Lanka shooters have great split steps happening.
Got a centre pass for Sri Lanka.
That's one pass.
Again,
that's
no
two
one
pass.
in the centre, in the goal shirt. Having to play that around the circle.
Yeah.
Wing attack to centre. Oh, and
Yeah.
finally we find a shooter.
The Sri Lanka circle players are great at just waiting and just looking for the opportunity that they spot
And
until
there's no problem just bringing the ball back completely, as we saw previously. Like,
Yeah.
they brought the ball all the way back. It's not ideal, but I mean, giving your goal shooters time
Exactly.
to kind of find their space, you know. Rather take that extra few seconds of bringing the ball completely back
Yeah.
and then going forward again.
I mean,
than
yeah,
forcing a ball and potentially losing it.
yeah. You know, based on our personal experience at our league level, we get so nervous we just want to push the
Yeah.
ball forward, trying to get it into like whatever shooter, just get on the ball, but we forget to pass back to reset the third, which is actually a better play than trying to force the ball in. Shooter to shooter pass, getting it closer to the goal. Makes that guaranteed shot, leaving it to 97 Sri Lanka, 33 India. Just over 2 minutes left in this final quarter.
Much more controlled game now. Goal attack, waiting for. Oh, and it's just a slight push from the Indian centre there. So,
The Indian goal shooter.
Indian goal shooter, I stand corrected. I
And
do
that's-
apologise. Centre.
But that's a great catch by Tan Kuan Yi, right? Because the ball wasn't anywhere near her. So that vision from umpires.
But that's the thing that, you know, I didn't quite understand, and I used to get so upset as a player before I got my umpiring qualifications, because you have to have like those kind of 180, 360, I don't know what's in the middle, vision. You gotta
Absolutely.
have your eyes on the ball, but also the other players. And
Yeah.
I used to get so upset and be like, "Hey, the ball wasn't even there." And now that I'm an umpire, I'm like, exactly. So why is she pushing?
If the contact is done off the ball, right, it could be done actually on another third of where the ball is.
Yeah.
But if it's a really serious infringement, the umpire sees it, they call it.
Oh, fighting for the ball in the air, and goes in the favour of the Indian goal attack.
Yeah.
Oh,
And she sinks
nice.
it. But if you also notice the umpires too, right? If they're umpiring not on, so the ball's not on their side of the court where they're umpiring, you can see them actually taking quick glances towards the end of the court, because they have to see where the players are
Yes.
and see if there's any naughty players on court, so they can just keep a track on them. Oh, just over 40 seconds left, and Sri Lanka's hit the 100th mark. Let's see if India can get a few more goals in. Yes, goal has plenty of space for her.
Take the shot. Oh, sorry.
Oh, no.
Do you think they can hear me? Because I
Over a
think
third. Hang on,
take the
over a third from a mistake
shot.
from Sri
Middleton
Lanka.
does not miss.
Oh, stop it!
Excellent
Goal
intercept
defense.
from the goal defense, Sri Lanka.
Subson does a long hole pass, a bit too strong.
She came flying through.
That's the thing.
Furious.
From the games I've seen her play, she is hungry for that ball.
Yeah.
And that's,
And that's the end of the game. Thank you, Samantha.
तो आज के लिए बस इतना ही। आपको आज का गेम कैसा लगा हमें कमेंट्स में ज़रूर बताएं। ऐसे ही और धमाकेदार स्पोर्ट्स कंटेंट के लिए पेंटबॉल महाराष्ट्र को अभी सब्सक्राइब करें। मिलते हैं अगले वीडियो में।